Section 3.9, Sources of Energy. So on the Earth, amazingly, almost all of the energy that we use comes from the sun. There's only one thing that we use really on the Earth that doesn't come about from sun. Even the fossil fuels that we have, that we use, the coal and things that we dig up, those are from organisms that lived hundreds and thousands of years ago, that lived because of the sun. So it's still due to the sun. With no sun, you don't have those organisms. Nuclear energy is, like, in general now, less than, I think, 15% of the energy that our society uses. It's generally dangerous and expensive compared to things like solar power and wind power and water power, but it is still used. Nuclear energy essentially harnesses the power of nuclear reactions to boil water, and that boiled water is then used to spin turbines. Okay, that is about the only thing that's not coming from the sun. For example, we can collect sunlight by solar panels, and we can convert that to electrical energy. We can also use the heat from the sun to evaporate water. And that evaporation of water causes rain. That rain then pours down in places, rivers, lakes, streams, where the water moves. If that water moves through a dam, it can spin a turbine and generate power. Similarly, wind power is caused by the sun. Wind in general, as we'll talk about more in later chapters, is caused from an unequal heating of the surface of the earth. So if the sun doesn't heat every part of the earth evenly, which it never does, then you generate some wind, and wind can spin windmills or wind turbines to generate power. So almost everything we get, or every bit of power that we use, comes from the sun.